Have you seen enough from Mahomes to say he is one of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL?
No.
Oh,
I'm gone.
I got to look.
Bye.
Molly's going.
Bye. I'm done.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Bye. I see you, Molly,
Come
with
on,
next
Molly.
segment.
Come
It's all
back,
right.
Molly.
Come back,
Listen,
Molly.
Come back,
here's
Molly.
the deal. Here's the deal.
Stephen A.
Let me explain.
I got him.
First of all, please understand that members of the Kansas City Chiefs were getting on me yesterday because I said this to a few of them that text me. Have you seen enough now? Because they of the same mindset. I never said that Patrick Mahomes can't ball. I never said I wasn't impressed by the young brother.
Okay.
I
Look
never
at this.
said anything like that.
Balling.
Hold on, wait a minute,
Balling.
y'all. Why are we look? I'll let y'all finish.
Go ahead.
Y'all-
We was watching the highlights.
I'm just saying, do I need to get pom-poms? I can go and have the producers get some
Yup.
pom-poms.
Go get 'em.
All right?
Go
I can
get 'em.
have
Producers, get this man some pom-poms.
Here's the deal what I'm saying. This is the part that I keep saying to y'all that y'all are missing in all of this. Do you see how sensational the pieces are around him?
Of course.
Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins. By the way, that offensive line has been doing it up as well. Patrick Mahomes has stood back in the pocket. He's taken pictures. He's called his honey. He said, we going out after the game. He's called mama and pops and said, how am I looking? And this is all before he threw a pass. This brother has the kind of protection. I mean, do you see him standing there? All I'm saying to y'all is this. I am not questioning his skill set in terms of his arm strength. The arm strength is real. Max is undeniable. I know that. And by the way, some of his pinpoint passes, incredibly impressive. There have been underthrows. There have been overthrows. He missed a few passes yesterday. No big deal. It happens at the quarterback position. I am simply saying to y'all, he is throwing to cats that are wide open. I mean, these brothers are just juking defenders. Are y'all not watching what Kansas City, I'm talking the Kansas City Chiefs have the best offense in football. Now, obviously, the quarterback has something.
Mahomes.
No. It's not just because of Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has something to do with that because the quarterback obviously does. But these brothers right here together, I'm telling you right now, they are lethal.
Yep.
They are lethal.
And Peyton Manning had Marvin Harrison and Edgerrin James.
Hold on, wait a
This
minute.
is
Two guys.
Molly asked the wrong question.
I gave you
Oh,
four.
what?
Kansas
Call
City.
me out.
I gave you four.
Hold on.
And it's not just because of that offense.
Molly asked the wrong question. Is it time to name Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in football is not the question.
Okay.
The real question, let me just say it. The question is at this moment, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in football?
Oh, here we go.
Now, let me tell you why.
Overreaction Monday better than
Aaron Rodgers is hurt right now. I'm saying right now. Aaron Rodgers is hurt. Andrew Luck is hurt. Carson Wentz isn't 100%. Tom Brady hasn't looked good. The real competition at this moment in time in the NFL is between Mahomes and Drew Brees. And the answer is Patrick Mahomes looks better than Drew Brees
And
right now.
I think what's going unnoticed about all of this is Andy Reid. He's
Right.
got these
Quarterback
guys playing
whisperer.
at a hot quarterback whisperer.
But
and Patrick
look,
Mahomes is benefiting off of that.
Look, here's the list of names he just passed.
Okay.
For most touchdown passes through 3 games in the history of football, in the history of the NFL.
Let's hear him.
I don't want to hear it's a passing game now because everyone's existing in the passing game. What do you think, Drew Brees doesn't have Michael Thomas and Kamara and all these guys? He's got all these guys. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Jim Kelly, Brett Favre. Every single name on the list is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Of course, he has weapons, Stephen A., and of course, he's going to hit a rough patch this year, too. He's a rookie. He's got to play 16 NFL games. They're going to get tape on him. They're going to prepare for him. It's not always going to be like this. But that man is the truth. Patrick Mahomes just passed every first ballot Hall of Famer you want to mention on that list when he threw his 13th touchdown pass.
Good is
And
he?
at this moment, through 3 weeks, he's been the best quarterback in
I
football.
think the scary part is that he's still learning the game. He's still learning how to play at an NFL level. He hasn't had those rough patches yet, right? So obviously they surrounded him with a bunch of talent, a bunch of guys that can play the game. Patrick Mahomes is an absolute stud, and it's not just because he's standing upright in the pocket because of the offensive line. It's not just because he has all these weapons to throw to. He's a stud because he's understanding the game better than any other quarterback in the league right now at this very moment, and he has the weapons to throw to, and he's taken this league by storm by the way he's been playing the game.
Here's what disgusts me about your comments. You and him. I'll deal with him in a second. But this is what bothers me about you. Victor Cruz, I miss seeing you do the salsa in the end zone. I really, really do. But before your injury, when it didn't happen, I never really blamed you. I blamed the offensive line that they didn't give an immobile quarterback like Eli Manning the time to throw the football or what have you. And even then, somehow, some way, Eli Manning got to get it to you. I recall on many, many occasions, both you and Max, looking at individuals standing in the pocket under pressure and saying, excuse me, that's when we find out what you're made of. We also just finished talking about Tom Brady. No Julian Edelman, all right? Danny Amendola is gone, all right? Julian Edelman has to come back. We saw the Patriots' leading receiver last night was Rob Gronkowski with 4 receptions for 54 yards. We know that's an aberration. We talked about Eli Manning, the absence of protection, even though Max and I have debated back and forth about, you know what, it's on Eli too. It's not just Eric Flowers at the right tackle spot. We see Nate Solder at the left tackle spot. That ain't what he was paid to be. We see a lot of different things. All I'm trying to say about Patrick Mahomes, which is what I told the Chiefs yesterday, following yet another electric performance, okay? You think that this man has got 13 touchdowns with no interceptions? You think that ultimately people are not going to figure that stuff out and cause more duress?
Stephen
I am saying
Matt
to you,
Ryan is an excellent quarterback.
I am saying,
I
got to ask Stephen a question.
I know, Andy. I covered. I was the one that covered. When you were playing, I was in Philly covering Andy Reid.
100%.
So let's be clear. I know very much about Andy Reid and how great he can be.
Don't
okay?
worry, Max.
All
Getting
I'm
back to
saying,
the debate.
all I'm saying is this. When you look at Patrick Mahomes, the multitude of weapons combined with the protection.
All right, Stephen A., I got all that, and I got all the Andy Reid. But the question is he the best young quarterback in the NFL? And if he's not, who is? Because Max is saying he's the best in the game, not even best young quarterback.
To this point, it's not even close.
Look at it.
Hold up.
Is Mahomes best young quarterback in the NFL?
And I'm saying take the young out. At this moment, through 3 weeks, he's the best quarterback in the NFL.